Everyone, please take out your maths book. Okay. Let me share the screen to you. Okay. Zubair, please tell me how you were doing. Have you done those questions? Yesterday I have left something, I think. One middle term
No, sir.
factorization I have left. Huh?
No, sir, you did not leave.
Have I finished it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please tell me last question.
Sir, last time you did, sir. Last two things remain yesterday.
Sir, remain.
21 minutes. I done it.
I have done or what?
Sir, my writing is yesterday you did up to last. Question number 6.
Question number C. Regarding the regarding which one? Regarding maths and English. This was that particular question was there, isn't it? Right.
Yes, sir.
This one I think so. I have done. I think totally I have done.
Sir, you have given sir last part as homework. Middle
Yes,
term.
homework. Middle term factorization. I've given this one as homework, isn't it? Right. Have you done this one? You do it, Shahid. Please do. I'm really worried. Fuzail also really worried what they are doing. Okay. Now let us go to the next one. Okay. Let me share the screen to you. Let me go to the whiteboard. Okay. Okay. Next question is what is the next question? Let me see. Yes. Yes. Diagonals. That one I have left for you. Isn't it right? The diagonals of a rectangular field. That one I have left for you. Find the sides of the field. This one I said you to find out. Isn't it right? Please find it out and see whether you are getting and see the backside the answers whether you are getting the answer or not. Okay. I know that most of them can do middle term factorization right now. Okay. Now let us go to question number 7. They say the difference of squares of two number is 180. Okay, there are two numbers are there. They are squares and their difference between them is 180. The square of the smaller number, okay, is 8 times the larger number. Okay, they say find the two numbers. What they say? The square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number. This is the thing which you have to take from here. The square of the smaller number, okay, is 8 times the larger number. Now find the two numbers they say. Now let us take from this assumption what the right. Let us take out since the smaller number is compared with the larger number, isn't it? Right. See that the square of the smaller number is 8 times the larger number they're speaking about. Okay. So the smaller number is compared with larger number. So let us make the larger number as x. Okay. Then we can find it out. Okay. Let us write this larger number. Okay, let us take this one. Okay, from here question number 7. Question number 7. Wait just a minute. Okay, now let us write here. Let the larger number be x. Okay, understood? So I have taken the larger number as x, and they said what? Okay, and the square of the larger square of the smaller number. Let us take this one. Smaller number, which they have already said. Smaller number is 8 times the larger number, isn't it? Right? They say. So let us type this one as 8x. Okay. Let me go this side. 8x. This one. Understood? What I have written. Let the larger number be x, and the square of the smaller number is 8x. sorry, here instead of is you write b. Okay, now let us go here, and what they say, let us see again. They say the square of this smaller number is 8 times the larger number. Okay, now they say the difference of squares of two number is 180. Okay, the difference of square of two numbers is 180. Now there are two numbers are there. What are the numbers? Smaller number and larger number. Okay, so they say that the squares of two number, the difference of squares of two number is 180. So that means there are two things are there. Wait, let me write type here. It says, for example, this one I've taken according to the question. Okay, I'm writing here A/Q. According to the question, okay, they say the difference of two numbers. Now, what are the numbers? There is a larger number, okay, larger number whose square, wait, just a minute, whose square, where is the square? Yes, this one, whose square, and since they say difference of smaller number, smaller square, smaller numbers, wait, square, okay, is what they say. Let us see again. Is 180. The difference of squares of two numbers. Now see, when you have to take the difference of two numbers, now there is a two number, larger and smaller. Now from the larger number, you have to minus the smaller one, isn't it, right? So what you have to do, from the larger number whose square minus the smaller number square, you have to find out. Okay, equals to, say here, let us write this one as equals to what is the number? 180. Okay, let me grab here. Now wait just a minute. See here, this is 180 like this. Understood now? Now from here, let us write this one, type here, implies, says for example, let me write, implies. Now the larger number, I made this one as x. So let me write this one as x square. Okay, minus, let me write first, and after that I will talk about this one. Okay, minus, okay, 8x equals to, wait, where is equals to? Equals to 180. Now why I have written this one, let me tell you. Now see this, have you seen one arrow sign which is up? This means square. Okay, since I doesn't have that particular what to say, that the graphic tablet, I'm having little bit of problem with this one. For this reason I'm typing. Now here you just try to manage this one. See, this means x, the above one, it means the power of 2. Okay, now why I have written x square? See, I made the larger number as x, isn't it, right? And the smaller, and they say that the square of the smaller number is 8x. You can see up, the square of the smaller number, this one is 8x. Now they say in the first part itself, the difference of the difference of the square of two number. Now who are the squares? Larger square and the smaller square. Smaller square already they have said 8x, isn't it, right? Okay, and the larger one is only x. So if I'm making it a square, it will become x square, isn't it, right? So x square minus 8x is equals to 180. So from here you have to do the middle term factorization. So here let us do the middle term factorization. So here let me take this 180 to this other side. Okay, so x, wait just a minute, x to the power 2 minus 8x. Okay, and let us take 180 to the other side. It will become what? Minus 180. Understood? Now please factorize 180 for me, and wait just a minute. You write this one as equals to 0, because 180 when it will come to the left hand side, it will become minus, isn't it, right? And what remained onto the right hand side? Nothing. So for this reason you have to put 0 there. Okay, now 180, if you factorize, how much I will get? Zubair, please tell me. I have to get 8. Please tell me. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Zubair?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doing, sir. Wait, sir.
Please do it fast for me.
Sir.
Yes, tell.
18 minus 10.
18 minus
Oh.
10.
10.
18 tens are 180. That also we can do. Okay, now let me put how it is. Okay, let me put a bracket, and here, please nobody don't write anyone. Okay, right now you will see in a zigzag motion. Okay, let me write first, and after that you just type it, whatever things which I will be giving to you. Okay, so 18 minus 10. If you factorize 180, you will get 18 tens are 180, and 18 minus 10 is 8. Okay, so right now here I can write this one as minus 180 equals to wait just a minute, equals to 0. So enter. Let me go again to the implies sign. Implies x square minus 8x. Now see, sorry, not 8x, it is 18x minus 18x, and minus will become plus 10x minus 180, okay, equals to 0. Okay, now let me enter. Now let me write over here implies. Okay, now from x square minus 18x you have to take one pair, and from 10x and 1 minus 180 you have to make another pair. So from x square and 18x, what is getting common? I can write here x as common, isn't it right? So if I take x as common, so after that I have to put a bracket, isn't it right? What is the remaining things? From x square only one x is remain, and from here you can write minus 18 I can write and put a bracket over this one, which are the common things which I have taken it out. And from 10x minus 180 I can take plus 10 as common, so what I will write plus 10. Okay, and from there after that I will start the bracket x and minus 18 I can take common. Okay, because 10 if I take out, from 180 if I divide I will get only 18, isn't it right? So equals to, here I can write 0, isn't it right? So from x, see, you will see two things are getting common. X minus 18 is getting common, isn't it right? So what I will do, I will give implies, and I will write in bracket, wait just a minute, x minus 18 as common, and what are the remaining things? X minus, sorry, not minus, it will be plus 10, because plus 10 I am getting, isn't it right? So equals to 0 I will write. Okay, now give enter. Now we got the and x equals to 0. So what you will write? Either enter x minus 18 equals to 0, or x plus 10 equals to 0 you can write, isn't it right? Okay, now give enter. Now for this one you just write, so implies for this one I will get x equals to 18, isn't it? I will get this one, and for this one I can write, for this one implies x equals to minus 10. Okay, which is, you write this one as neglected, isn't it right? Because they are speaking about the numbers and it cannot be negative, isn't it right? So you write this one. Understood? Okay, so it will be neglected. Only x is 18, that is the larger number. How much it is? It is 18. Understood now? Okay, what they said in this question, let us see. Find the two numbers, isn't it right? So the larger number already we got, isn't it right? Now, so here you will write, okay, so here you will write, therefore, you just write the therefore the larger number is how much? 18, and the smaller number is, now see, they said square of the smaller number is 8x. Now smaller number, now when the square will go to the other side, it will become root of 8x, isn't it right? Isn't it? Are you getting me? Yes, students?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Are you getting me? See, I'm having little bit of problem. For this reason, I'm talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
they say square of the smaller number. Now I need the smaller number, not the square, isn't it? So what I will do, that particular square, I will take it as root, and 8x is there, isn't it, right? So root of 8x I have to write the smaller number as root of 8x. So here I will write root of 8x. So how to write this one, I don't know. Let me please help somebody. This is root, I think. Take this one as root of 8x. 8 and x. Okay, so here let me give you wait just a minute, equals to, now see it, since it is in root, so here you will find 8 into, this is star means into, okay, x already we got as 18, so multiply this 18. So okay, 8 into 18, please tell me how much you are getting.
144.
144. So root of 1 wait 144, so root of 144 means 12 square, isn't it, right? You have to take out of the 12. So you will write this one
Yes,
as
sir.
root of, yes, very good. So here you will write 12 square. Okay. So this square and root will get cancelled. You will get this one as equals to, number is, the smaller number is 12. Understood now? So this is how you will do. Understood now? Let me minimize this one for you. Please write this. Understood now, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Add
Thinking like,
2 from that.
uh-huh.
12 square, 2 is there. 2
12, see, listen, 144, I can write 12 to the power 2. See, to show the power, right? Have you seen an arrow sign in a vertical position? This means the power. Understood now, Nabil?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that one only. Here, 12 upon 2. This power which I have, this arrow sign which I have given, right? Everyone just think this one as to the power. Understood? Even in your computer also, if you have a computer, if you want to write x square, there is no other fundamental ways. Only this particular, the arrow sign which is in a vertical position, that one only you will use to find out the square. Understood now? So this is called x to the power 2. Even in your calculator also, if you have a scientific calculator, to find out anything square, like 12 square you want to write, okay, so, or else 12 to the power 5 you want to write. So power they give with this particular symbol. Understood now, everyone? Whether there is any problem, tell me. Yes? Anyone? I'm not getting any answer.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Have you written, everyone? Naveed, have you written?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Then let us go to the next one. Okay, we will just write the statement and let us see what we can do with this particular one. Okay, now they say a train travels 360 kilometer at a uniform speed. Okay, they say that a train travels 360 kilometer at a uniform speed. Uniform speed means, say, at a, it means like it will go on with a, means like constant speed. Okay, they say if the speed had been 5 kilometer per hour more, that means what was the previous speed of the train. If it was 5 kilometer per hour more, that means if the speed of the train is being increased to 5 kilometer per hour, means what was the normal speed. Says, for example, the speed of the train is 30 kilometer per hour. Now the speed he have increased to 35 kilometer. That means 5 kilometer more. Okay, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Okay, find the speed of the train. So what he will do for that particular thing? They say that find the speed of the train. Understood? They say a train travels 360 kilometer at a uniform speed. So that means here they have given the distance. Okay, and other than that, they doesn't give anything. So what to do? Find the speed of the train they speak about. They spoke about. Okay, they say okay. So let us do one thing. Let the speed of the train. Let us write this one like this. Wait just a minute. Okay, let us go to a new page. Let us write here. Question number 8. Okay, so let me go down and let me write here. Let the speed of the train be x wait just a minute, kilometer per hour. Okay, this is the thing, first and foremost thing you have to write. Okay, now you know speed equals to how much? Distance by time, isn't it right, everyone? This one will
Yes,
take
sir.
little bit of time. Yes, this particular one, please try to understand properly. I might take around 2 classes for this one. Okay, the speed of the train, because many will have a lot of problem with this one, because to make this particular equation, it is really very tough. Understood now? Okay, now Asharul, please tell me, if speed equals to distance by time, now what will be the formula for time? Yes, tell me.
Distance by speed.
Distance by speed, very good. Okay, now in this particular question, now please mute. Okay, now listen.
Sir, it
Everyone,
will be
just
distance into speed or not?
speed equals to distance by time, so time equals to distance by speed. Distance by speed, so see, speed will go down or not? If is distance by time it is, so time, if I'm cross multiplying with the speed, so speed will go down or not? Distance by speed. See, write
Yes,
write
sir.
somewhere and say, isn't it? Okay, I'm not changing here, I'm just verbally I'm talking, orally I'm talking. Okay, here if I write now, it will go away in some other places. For this reason I'm not writing. Or else you just see, let me take some note. Any notebook is there or not? I don't know whether there is any notebook. Okay, now see here, let me write. Okay, so we see, if speed equals to distance by time. Okay, so time when it will go to the ups, cross multiply, so distance, so s will go here or not, isn't it? Distance by speed, it will become or not? Understood? Okay, why I am taking, you will understand it very properly right now. Okay, let me go again to the main screen. Okay, so I have made time as distance by speed. Okay, now Asharul, or else anyone, just try to listen. They say that that a train goes in a uniform speed 360 kilometer, isn't it right? They spoke about the distance. Now they say that 5 kilometer per hour more, if it takes me the speed, if the speed becomes 5 kilometer per hour more, okay, the time it will take 1 hour less. In both the cases, they have hidden one thing, and they said the same distance. Actually, they didn't spoke about this. Same distance they went, okay, and in one places time was more, in one places time was less. Understood? Okay, and the difference between them is 1 hour. That means 1 hour less they spoke about, isn't it right? So 1 hour less means what? That means what was the time previously it was they were taking. That means, says for example, from Badarpur to Silchar, says for example, I'm the train think that it is taking normally 1 hour. Okay, so if I increase it 5 kilometer per hour more, the train's speed, it will take half an hour. Okay, so what is the difference? So 30 minutes less it will take. That's what they are speaking about. So similarly here also they are speaking about that 1 hour it will take less. That means what was the previous timing of a train to travel from one distance to the other? Here they are telling that if they increase the speed by 5 kilometers, then what they will do, that 1 hour less. What was the previous time? From there 1 hour less time it will take. So what we will do, according to the question, we will write here. Here let us write, according to the question. Okay, wait just a minute, what I have done, a/q, according to the question. Okay, let me write here, let me go down and again here I write. Okay, here let us see what we can write. See, distance is always the same, isn't it right? Same distance only they travel. So 360, okay, divided by x, that means the previous speed, uniform speed, how it was going. Okay, minus 360 divided by x plus 5 equals to, wait just a minute, equals to 1. 360 divided by x minus 360 divided by x plus 5 is equals to 1. This is your equation. Now, may you please tell me, anyone, have you understood or not this particular equation? Anyone?
No, sir, not understood.
Very good. You will not understand. 360 means it is the distance. I said to every one of you before this also that the distance divided by time is equals to speed. If I make time, then distance divided by speed. X, what I have made? I made the uniform speed. That was the real speed of the train. I have taken out it as x kilometer per hour. So what I have to do? Distance by x I have to make or not? Distance by speed I have to make or not? Speed I made it as x. Distance, it was already given as 360. That distance will not never change, isn't it? Right? Understood? Everyone? Yes? 360
Yes,
by
sir.
x, have you understood? Okay. Now, why I minus this one? They said that the particular distance, the distance which they were going before, okay, means like the train which was going before, the time what they have taken, and now the new speed what it have acquired, the train which it have acquired, they are getting right now 1 hour less they are speaking about, isn't it? Previously, what time they have taken? Say for example 5 hours they have taken, now they are taking 4 hours, isn't it right? So previously the time was little bit more or not, isn't it right? So I have to minus this one or not, isn't it? Now again you see 360 divided by x plus 5. Okay, 360 means by distance, and now they say the speed before, what was the speed? They have increased to 5 kilometer per hour more. So what I will do? What was the previous speed? X. If I add 5, it will become x plus 5, isn't it? Understood or not? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Equals to 1. Why I have given? They say the time. I said previously when we are in the class, we used to do the train, distance, speed, these all things. I said you, if in my left hand side, if I am making the equation as time, so my right hand side also I have to make this one as also time. Understood or not? Okay. So 1 here, what does it mean? It is 1 hour. Okay, and 360 by x, it means what? It is also time, and 360 divided by x plus 5, it is also, they are speaking about it, it is also time. Understood, everyone? Yes? Not getting me?
Yes, sir, understood.
Understood, everyone?